Hello everyone, welcome back. More Magic the Gathering Arena. What the heck is this little icon? 5 jump... Oh, I don't care. I don't care about tokens for jump in. Do I? What the hell are these? What is jump in? So some kind of like they give you decks somehow? I have tokens? Huh. 2 different half decks from a variety of themes. That could be kind of fun. But for now, I'm gonna just... Wait. They changed it. I think? There was some, like, gameplay... There used to be a setting to, like, show game modes in a different way. I don't think I need an evergreen keyword reminder. Maybe there's... Oh, can I... No, these are announcements. What happens if I hit play? Here we go. Standard play. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay. So I can still play Quick Draft Crimson Vow. It's the only Quick Draft available, and I don't want to pay for whatever stupid garbage they have. So yes, put me in the game. There you go. Yes. All right, we'll get these werewolves and vampires figured out eventually. Who do we have as number 1? This is my premium? A multicolor land? Really? Circle of Confinement's pretty good. Everything else is not. There's no way this is supposed to be better, right? Let's just have a look, though. It's like a fine card, but I'm annoyed I don't get offered, like, a rare at all. Like, this is what I get? Vampire's Vengeance. That could be pretty strong in a vampire deck in, like, red-black. But Markov Waltzer I know is good, and I already have some white cards. Now, this is a cool, like, just, it looks good in green, basically. Like, you know, green is going to play a lot of wolves, and then this is a 4-mana 5/4 that gets even better and draws cards and stuff. Seems very strong, actually. Yeah, it is. But the Waltzer is actually even better, and it fits my colors, it says here. So maybe we can try to play red-white aggro? Like, we have 2 cards that fit that theme so far. I guess I should have looked at that mono red thing, but it wasn't that great. Maybe I'd take an Evolving Wilds here? Or Bloodpell Celebrant is probably fine, right? Probably great, actually, for... Yeah, it's like... I mean, obviously, I know it's not like an insane card, but fits pretty well with these 2. And nothing else here really does. Oh, sure, I'll take a Blood Petal Celebrant. Piercing Light. Oh, that's actually... It could be in a very small deck. Like a deck with small cards, I mean. It could be playable. I know it is not a good card in general. But if we're trying to win on, like, turn 5 or 6... or sooner... You know, 2 damage to a creature and scrying through a land is pretty cool. Lightning Wolf? A little too expensive. This Epicure is probably okay, actually. Don't worry, no COVID. Something caught in my throat there. I suspect, if we look at all the cards that are on offer, they're all not going to be very good. Lightning Wolf might be the best one, but I think I should take the Epicure. Like, a blood token is just lovely, and this is a 1/1 that can do a little bit of stuff. So we have the Epicure, Lightning Wolf, and Piercing Light. Let's look those up. Hey, knock it off. Okay, that's 181st for Epicure. Piercing Light, horrible, 244th. Lightning, Wolf. Actually, it does say Epic here is the best of them. Cool. And it fits best into the deck. How is Ceremonial Knife, by the way? Not very good. And I mean, it's too expensive, right? It costs 1, but actually it costs 3. I don't know. It might. Oh, yeah, I mean, it might do something. It might not be horrible, but I think I'll just take another like 1-drop minion. Or my first 1-drop creature is the word they use in Magic, not minion. The 2 red cards here look okay. The white card, probably too heavy. Obviously, this goes better in red-blue, but actually, I don't know if that is obvious. Because, you know, red-blue tends to like casting instants and sorceries and stuff, but red-white is the one that wants to kill them really fast, and this does face damage. And in this set, white has a fair number of like enchantment-like abilities that this would benefit from, so I think I can probably just take this. Okay. Now, this might actually be the kind of deck where you could play Honeymoon Hearse. Right? We get this 1/1 out that like does nothing. And like eventually, you know, maybe this guy doesn't do much when attacking, but you can turn them both into a 5/5 that's suddenly a real threat. Oh, or Parish Blade Trainee. We like training, right? And this guy can help training creatures. Like, suppose you have 2 1/1s that both have training. Oh no, they can't do anything, right? Or call them 2/2s. You know, they don't train each other. But this way you can give one of them +1/+1, and that trains the other one, right? So you get the 1 +1/+0 temporarily, and then you get the 1/1 token permanently, and then you can do it the other way around, and so they do eventually train each other. Reckless Impulse could be. I mean, it's some refill, not horrible. I think a Parish. I mean, these are both probably okay. Let's see how they both rank first pick wise. So the Hearse is 219th. Parish Blade is 188th. So they're both not great. How about Impulse, by the way? Actually, quite a bit better. Interesting. I mean, keep in mind, of course, as always, this is a first pick. First pick order, and like we have stuff that I would not be excited to first pick Honeymoon Hearse. I get that. Here, I have some creatures that might benefit from playing Honeymoon Hearse. A 5/5 trample that you can only play if you have 1/1 sitting around not doing anything. I have really no idea which of these fits the deck better. I'm not very good at like building aggro decks properly. What kind of a curve do you want? What do you want draw? Like presumably sometimes, but ideally you'd rather just have more gas. But of course you don't always draw all the gas, so this helps with that. Obviously it's not actually draw, right? But yeah, I mean, it's 2 mana, and it's a lot like draw 2 for 2 mana. I think I'll take it. End the festivities, huh? Maybe just a 1 mana 1/2? I'm actually like, what about End the Festivities? It would really help with other aggro decks. And it triggers the Flamethrower. Like, I don't think it's that great. Flame Breather, whatever. I think it's probably still bad. But it might be playable in this deck. Yeah, I mean, those are the only two reasonable cards, and they're both rated quite poorly. So I just have to figure out which one to pick on sideboard, basically. Well, picking this helps me with like Honeymoon Hearse, maybe. If I don't have it now, but I might get another shot at it in the future, and then like this would be kind of a nice card to have. I think this is just not very good. They're both not very good. No thanks on that. Weary Prisoner? This is all sort of bad, right? I'll sideboard this because I like blood tokens, I guess. Well. And it's like, it's a creature. It's bad, but it's a creature. These are like the same, this is the same picks. Come on. I don't want a defender, and I don't really want to have to rely on Knight to do anything, and I don't want a 4-drop. Okay, Lacerate Flesh is probably fine as like some heavy top-end removal. If they get a big creature down, maybe I could do something with it. Higher Spawn, I don't know if I want a 6-drop, but okay, it's a possibility, I guess. I don't think I have the right deck for Evolving Wilds. Maybe that'll change. I think Pyre Spawn's just gonna come too late. But okay, let's sideboard this in case I get some like really cool off-color stuff I might want to play. I don't know, these both kind of stink. Let's pick the aggressive one. 5 mana, no thanks. I picked 7 cards. Well, in 3 packs, you want to pick 23, so I gotta get a bit less choosy. But there's plenty of stuff in my sideboard I can add if I have to. Windblade Geist. Now that's a 2 mana 2/2 that can give stuff double strike. That's kind of fun. Hungry Ridgewolf? I don't have a bunch of other wolves, do I? Yeah, none. Okay. Nurturing Presence? Well, we hope to play many creatures, and we like giving stuff +1/+1. It's a thought. We could take it. My whole deck is 2-drops, huh? I think I need more creatures. Let's take the Ridgewolf. It's like a playable 2-drop. Oh no, we want this one, right? Twin Blade is actually quite good. Yeah. The draft order agrees, and it's great in this deck as well. Distracting Geist? When it attacks, tap a creature. That's pretty fun. The Drogskull Infantry, though, is tempting. I think this is probably not right. Flame Blessed Bolt? Yeah, some 1 mana removal is actually great. Sure Strike, probably not horrible either. But I believe Flame Blessed Bolt is quite a bit better. Yeah. And the Drogskull Infantry is also, like, I think a reasonable choice here. Giving stuff... I mean, it's a 2 mana 2/2. that we can use to buff creatures, and that's kind of a thing we want a lot. But I'm going to take a Flame Blessed Bolt. Just delete their defenders and keep attacking. Runebound Wolf? Okay, I mean, it's just like a 2-mana 2/2, which is fine. Its benefit is not much in this deck, but not nothing either. I don't want to pay 4 mana for a 2/3 flyer, I don't think. Yeah. We'll take this. I did not end up picking the other wolf, but I might get one by the end of the draft. It's just like an okay mana sink. Oh, I mean, the Honeymoon Hearse is, I think, not horrible. I have a few creatures that, like, it would benefit from. But I think a Braid is quite a bit better. And this might actually come back to me. I'm drafting a lot of red, not a lot of white, which is fine. Ooh, these are both good. But I think I need more creatures more than I need more large removal. Another Flame Blessed Bolt? Oh, or what is this? Oh, the Deadly Dancer. We like this guy, right? Yeah, this guy's great. I think Piercing Light is probably a good idea. I mean, I guess Adamant Will is like the same thing but better, except it costs 1 more mana. Obviously, that's a big difference. Piercing Light is more flexible because you can use it on defense as well, but I hope not to be defending. Whereas Adamant Will, like, it works better. And, well, I don't know. And it's a finisher. Not a very strong finisher, but something. I mean, is it insane to pick a Weary Prisoner? I don't think it's, like, great, but, you know, a 4-mana card that if we make it tonight becomes a 6/6, like, that's obviously great. And I don't mind attacking each combat because that's what I want to do. That's still horrible. This is not what I want. The Scry could be really nice, is the thing. But this way I get to, like, hopefully kill their creature and mine lives. I guess I'll take Adamant Will. I like the Combatants, probably. It has haste, it buffs things. We love that. Also, it's a creature that doesn't cost exactly 2 like all the rest of my deck does. More Adamant Will or a Nurturing Presence? Or a Weary Prisoner? Could be playable. I just really don't like the idea that one of my creatures could ever beat a defender. And I don't really have a choice about entering Night voluntarily. I want to just dump my hand. Which, okay, eventually you'll be like, great, my hand's empty. I play nothing. It's nighttime. But, you know, does that line up with having played this? Probably not that often. Let's just take another Adamant Will. Sure Strike is fine. Drog Skull Infantry, though, I need more creatures, even though this is another 2-drop. Okay, we didn't get any of the good stuff. Let's just sideboard end the festivities, I guess. Hey, the hearse came back. Lacerate Flesh is fine. Okay, I picked a lot from this pack. Oh my god, this is great. Alright, This is not so hot. What is Necro Duality? When a non-token zombie enters the battlefield, make a copy of it. Pretty cool. Obviously, we're not taking any of these. Like looking. I like this 3-mana removal. That's probably what we're taking. Blood Petal Celebrant is a decent card. But I already have a lot of 2-mana creatures. God, how is my deck 10 non-creatures? What the hell? I just took so much removal. Are you kidding me? Maybe I should take a creature. But I'm pretty sure this is quite a lot better, right? Oh, it's actually not that amazing. Yeah, Celebrant is actually ranked better as a first pick. And it's a creature, which we apparently need, even though we don't need exactly 2 drops necessarily. What are you, a Fleeting Spirit? Nah, I mean, well, okay. It's a 2-mana 3/1. It's a 2-mana 3/1. So that's actually just playable by itself. This is junk. This is junk. Well, it's a 2-mana 2/2. Celebrant is fine. I think I want the Celebrant. I want the Flame Breather. Not gonna splash green, are we? Helps with training, but... Here's Retribution. I don't really... If I'm scared of enemies attacking me, I'm kind of in bad shape already, right? Let's, I already have one Weary Prisoner sideboarded, right? I should start looking at cuts, though. I'm at 23 cards. I think we can very safely assume we'll be running only 16 lands. 15 is probably a bit too crazy. So I can't afford to add like one more card without cutting anything, but maybe that should be a Weary Prisoner, for example. I guess I did sideboard an Evolving Wild, so if I really wanted this card, I could take it, but it's not good. I don't have nearly enough like training stuff. I could cut Runebound Wolf. It's like a 2-mana 2/2 whose ability is going to do basically nothing. And I have a lot of 2-mana creatures, don't I? Let's just count them to see how many are actually creatures. 1, 2... 5, 8, 9. Actually, I mean, I think 8 is a pretty reasonable number of 2-drop creatures, but so is 9. And I don't know that I want another Weary Prisoner. But I also don't really want Fierce Retribution. I'll just sideboard this and figure it out later. Sure Strike is probably playable. Flying Training is kind of cute. 3-mana, 2/1 flyer is okay, I guess. No, it trains itself. It's not mentor, it's training. It's the opposite. Yeah, so it would get buffs if stronger stuff were attacking, which is never going to happen. I'll just take a Sure Strike. Belligerent Guest, I think, is pretty solid. I could go look it up, but you know, it's sometimes playable, and we have a decent deck for it. Okay, no reason I want Wedding Invitation, right? No. Okay, take this, I guess? Nothing? I choose none of these? Witness the future. Okay. Get offered this anyway. It's a good card, it's just like I don't want it. Alright, so you have to cut a couple cards. One of them is gonna be Mountain, I think. Yeah, I have more red than white, so you might say I should run 7 and 9, but my understanding is it's just more important to make sure you have like some of like I have a lot of low-cost white stuff. I don't want to draw like 3 mountains and be like, gosh, I wish I had 2 mountains and a plains. I want to make sure I have at least one of every land. So, I mean, here's my curve. It's a little crazy. These 2 Lacerate Flesh, like, they might be a little too late. Like, the scenario you would imagine using this in is when, like, you're getting close to killing your opponent, but they finally stick a medium-sized creature on the board, and you're like, not so fast, and you kill it, and then you kill them. That's how I would like this card to be used. How often is that going to happen? I don't have enough experience to tell you the answer to that. Let's look at the power levels of my creatures. How many things could train the Perish Blade trainee? Well, actually, Adamant will. You usually want to play it as a combat trick, but you could play it before combat to buff something so that it trains the trainee. Probably not that good a play most of the time, but maybe sometimes. You could train it. 1 Drog Skull Infantry, the Fleeting Spirit could do it. I still think it's probably fine. I won't be able to, like, I won't have a bunch of stuff in my graveyard. Probably. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I will. We're gonna kill some of my 1/1s and then I make this guy get first strike or something? I don't know. It's just like a 2-mana 3/1, which I like better than a 2-mana 2/2, and it also has these abilities that are pretty cool. We have to keep Twin Blade Geist. You guys could drain him, and there's 3 of you. You couldn't. You could. How good is the hearse? Like Epicure, and maybe in some cases the trainee would like to staff it, you know, crew it, whatever. This guy, which I have 3 of, I think the hearse is okay. Artifact creatures still get summoning sickness, right? Yes. Okay. Although actually, is the hearse an artifact? It is, yeah. I think I'll just get rid of this wolf. And one lacerate flesh, maybe? Seems okay. I could put in Sure Strike instead as like... Honestly, Sure Strike probably does a better job than Lacerate Flesh anyway. Because if they try to... Well, no. With Lacerate Flesh, you can kill something and then attack. With Sure Strike, you can attack, and then when they block, you kill the things. You get in less damage. But it's usable in more situations. Because it's cheaper and because it's extra reach damage if you're almost ready to kill them. I don't think I want to put any of this stuff in, right? Yeah. Okay. So how did this end up looking? 15 creatures? I think that's probably reasonable. I don't know. Average mana cost 2.2. Could I run 15 lands? Let's go look at that article again. MTG draft number of lands. How crazy is it to run 15? What is this article I'm looking at? It's not the one I thought it was. How many lands should you really play in Limited? Thank you, Draft Sim. They have a table that goes down to 17. 16... I mean, they don't even talk about 15 lands. Empty 15 land draft deck. Okay, there's a bunch of questions on, like, Reddit about, like, is this a 15 land deck? Here's some article. Okay, that's not an article, it's a forum discussion. There doesn't seem to be any discussions about this. With 16 lands... Huh. I'm actually a little surprised. There's this table, or not table, but like calculations of like what are the probabilities of having lands in your first... having at least one land in your first turn, 2 lands in your first 2 turns, and so on. And like, even hitting your land on turn 3 with 16 cards is only 80%. And it's only 84 in 17 lands. I feel like I would take 3 lands for granted. Even though I can definitely remember times I've only had like 2 and been mad about it. It doesn't seem like it's 10% of the time. But here's someone, he says, playing 15 lands, my opponent would not have a better than 50% chance of playing the numerous 6-cost cards in his deck. Who cares? I don't have numerous 6-cost cards. Are you insane? I'm not reading this article to find out if I should... how I should play, like... heavy decks. Are limited decks with only 14 lands possible? How many lands should I have in my decks? I don't know. And it's like probably about 17, I assume is what this says. But it is on Stack Exchange. Maybe there's 16 to 18. Alright, I'm just gonna... Nope. Some people say 1 land per 2 spells. I don't even know what that means. Oh wait, per mana generating spell, I see. Yeah. They do mention 15 if you have like spells that generate mana, which I have 1. And it's like expensive. So I think I'll stick with 16. I'm not experienced enough to know when I can really get away with 15. Oh no, hang on. We have to change the deck art. What is this deck about? Flamethrower? Flame Breather, rather? it's a reasonable description of the deck. Oh, I did that already. Alright, let's see how it goes. What the heck was that noise? Lang Costanza. This looks fine. Several 2-drops, a 3-drop, plenty of mana. I wouldn't mulligan a 4-mana hand, but I'd rather have 3. Well, let's not tell them I'm red yet, just in case that matters somehow. A 2/2, okay. Actually, it's a 2/4, I forgot. Whoops. That's gonna be very strong defending, actually. Maybe I should have played this one instead. Oh, you're just gonna go for it, huh? Well, okay, you're gonna play another blocker. But it means I am gonna get in some face damage with these guys. Well, this was going to get in face damage anyway, but I get in more now. I will swing with my 2/2. I would like to kill this before it becomes a 3/3. So I don't mind if opponent blocks it. Are you gonna play Gift of Fangs or something? I wish you wouldn't. Okay. This is the outcome I sort of expected. Actually, I don't think Gift of Fangs, is it an instant? It might be a sorcery. I don't know. It's an enchantment. Okay. Opponent is still swinging face, huh? And my graveyard is 1 card, so this 3/1 is not doing much right now. I mean, these 1/3s are doing even less if I play them, right? Let's swing first, I guess. Oh, the 1/3s actually can block this. Okay, I'll play these. And then if I draw an instant, this will be pretty cool. Or a sorcery or whatever. 1/4, pretty cool. I'm gonna hang on to these lands in case I ever get blood tokens. I just can't get anything from attacking, except I could get a blood token. I don't think I want it that bad, do I? No. It also helps me keep this alive, to have cards available to discard. Yeah. Really? I don't know if that was a good idea. I mean, I resolve it. I can block with all 3 of these and, like, you kill this, maybe? Oh, yeah. Pass to blockers. Let's just block with everything? No, that lets them kill 2 of my... I can kill the 2/4. why not try to kill the 2/5? Because they might have a combat trick, right? Well, a combat trick is probably going to work against in either case, right? I'm worried about like witches' webs or whatever. Maybe I block like this? I think witches whatever still works pretty well against this is the problem. But I want to make them at least spend it. Undying Malice. When it dies, it comes back. Okay. I'm losing my 3/1. But I traded for their card. Their Undying Malice. I would have preferred not to. Oh, this is great. So I could kill this, or I could use this for more face damage. Opponent is currently taking 4/7, right? I think I'll just use this for more face damage to get opponent to 2. Well, let's apply first strike damage, I guess? Okay, opponent doesn't seem to have any reaction cards. Oh, do I want this to die? I don't care. I definitely have not won this game yet. Although opponent's only on 3 mana? I was thinking they might be getting ready to play that like 6 mana thing that the Flourishing Hunter that heals you according to the size of your creatures, and that would be pretty cool for them. But that doesn't seem to be happening. I don't know if they just got screwed on mana or if they're playing a really aggressive deck. I don't know. Or also, I guess it's just not that late. Is this like turn 6 or something? I skipped a land once. Ah, this is a good creature. If they let it get face damage in, it kills them. If they don't let it get face damage in, it turns into an enchantment that will kill them. Anyway, obviously I threw that card away on purpose to get me a blood token so I could draw for lethal, was the idea there. No blocks? It's important that I don't attack with these guys, even though it looks like if I attack with all of them, they can block for at most 2 and I get in for lethal anyway. Or at most 3, they have to let at least 2 through, but they have some weird trick. I have these guys available as like, I don't know. I think both lines would win most of the time. don't want to switch those? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I'll use the blood token first? No, that's silly. If they can somehow survive this, I want to play this guy. Alright, I mean, several cards did good things that game. I'm happy with them. The Flame Breathers were MVPs, I think? They did like 8 damage or something? 9, I guess, but only 8 of it was necessary. But the Celebrant was good too, right? I don't know, everything was good. The 2-mana, or the 3-mana 2/2 haste guys were not that amazing. They got in 2 damage though, and killed a 2/2, so can't complain. Okay, 2 mana is a little bit less than I would like, but I have plenty of creatures. I'll take it. Black. Oh, that's not black, it's green. Green red, okay. I don't know what to play. These all seem like they could be okay. Let's just play this guy. Nothing is going to get through their 2/4 for now, and this stops them from hitting me. This were 3/3. Okay. I think we're probably playing this guy now, yeah, for sure. Just want to curve out. What? Oh, I see, you want the buff. No attacks? Or no blocks? I think I just abrade this and go in. And then I can like play something else for more damage, or for more, Timing's a little weird, huh? Let's see. When you attack, so before blockers, this will have attacked, I'll have gained mana. So I do want to play this first. Yeah, so play this. I'll attack. Oh right, this has trample. That's cool. 4/3. I wish he wouldn't. What about this? Is this lethal? 2. 7 more is 9. 2 more is 11. Oh, but this. Right, they can block. Okay. Not thrilled about this. Not sure what's most important to play right. Getting this double strike would be really good. But also, so getting down more of these guys. let's just get down more of these guys. Okay, no blocks. Oh, maybe I should have blocked the 2-4. I thought I wasn't going to work, but it totally would have. Yeah, I was foolish. I took 2 damage for no reason. I'd much rather be at 9 than 7 right now. What am I supposed to do here? I only have 1 white mana, actually, so I can't play 2 spells, only 1. I think I'm going to lose this game. For a while, it seemed like I was close, but I need 3... Okay, let's get out this, I guess. That's 4 to disturb? Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's just get this out and pass. I hate it. I'm gonna have to block some stuff. And die. Maybe I could have attacked with 1? I should really be thinking these things through. It's so... Every point of damage is so important in an active game. So, I can play 1 card right now. The one that would do the most damage is this. I don't think it's enough, but I might as well play it, right? None of these have any better effect than this. Which is also not good, right? Oh. I could draw a card? I don't know why I should, but sure. Very funny. Yeah. Just didn't quite get enough, I'm not sure, like, enough early damage in. Which is pretty much the only thing this deck tries to do, so it's not very meaningful analysis, or not very deep. Like, oh yeah, the deck didn't win because it didn't do the stuff it tries to do in order to win. Yeah, big surprise there. This is why we didn't cut down to 7-9. We went 8-8 instead on lands. I mean, this is a pretty good hand if I draw planes, but no guarantee I'm doing that anytime soon. It kind of sucks until then. I think I have to mulligan to get a more promising start. This is horrible. Okay, I mean, if I get a single mountain, it's fine. I just can't afford to go down to 5 cards. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll win. Okay. Okay. It does something now. I know it curves better to play this out. Oh, it's target creature including itself. Okay, we can get in the damage. This way, if I draw another land next turn, I can play 2 1-drops. Or 2 2-drops, rather. guess I'll just get rid of their defender, because I kind of hate those cards. Or actually... yeah. Well... value 3 or less. Okay, I mean, we're getting pretty solid value out of this, I guess. Next turn, we're happy to play Reckless Impulse. Before playing the mountain, of course. What is this? Okay. We'll play this mountain. I could play this, but I think we just swing, and then if he blocks, I kill it. I could attack with both if I wanted to bluff that I have another thing, but I don't, and I think opponent would block, so... but we're keeping all their flyer generation down. That's good. Okay, well, we can trade one creature for this. Probably this one? It'll be up to the opponent, of course. What? Really? Okay. It's just to make a 1/1, basically, right? Swing with everything? Okay, seems good. I have a lot of stuff in my graveyard. I can give this guy first strike. Which means blocking it with 1/1 does not kill it. What the heck is this? Wow, interesting. But, like, not that good? I mean, it's a very powerful effect, you just, like, don't have the stuff for it right now. If I swing with everything, I don't have lethal. If I kill this, if I take this, I do. So, okay, if you can counter this or something, have fun. Oh no! I could have... If I'd known this card was here, I could have just played a mountain and actually handled the countering. Okay, well, still. I don't care about any of this stuff, right? Any 3 cards, I have no way to fish stuff back up. so now we get to see if this can make enough spirits. Oh yes, resolve. Sorry. And your hand has, like, not much in it. Okay. Wait, what? The next end? Oh, I didn't realize it was end steps. Interesting. Okay, well, we win anyway. I should have done that before the end step. I'm just used to delaying things as late as possible. I thought it would say like at the beginning of your turn or something. I don't know, but it didn't. I wanted to make sure that the enchantment got on my creature. I don't think it matters, but like, cause I wasn't sure what would be put into the graveyard if they played it for the disturb cost, but I took away its target. Would it go back into their graveyard? I'm not sure. Or would it go into exile? Let's look up MTG Disturb. What are the rules of Disturb? Rules. Cast it transformed. Okay. Disturb. It's put onto the stack with its back face up, has all the characteristics of that face. I think it would then be put into the graveyard with its back face up, which means it would be exiled. Okay. Back face. Oh, if the back face of each card with Disturb has an ability that instructs its controller to exile if it would be put into the graveyard from anywhere. This includes going to the graveyard from the stack. So if the spell is countered after you cast it, it will still be put into exile. Okay, that's what I thought. So I could have played it earlier. It didn't seem harmful to let it resolve. And then I thought, oh, it doesn't seem harmful to wait till their end step either. But it actually was. I needed to look at the text on my card more carefully. And it makes sense, actually. It's good that it works that way, because if it said your turn, it would come back with summoning sickness. But it comes back during the end step, which means you can actually use it. Oh, you're like this is the logo for the current set or something. It's what, like, the arena loading screen looks like. This looks like a great hand. First time drawing Flame Blast Bolt, by the way. Guess we'll play some white? I don't know. Doesn't really matter, does it? I'll play red. Oh, they're very much like... These look like they were purchased and are related to this set. I guess we play this, and then next turn we can play this and still tap it. This is the one whose Summoning Sickness matters, not the thing you're tapping to crew. Red, white, and black. Yeah, we play this, right? And then we just swing for 5? Oh, I can also draw. I forgot about this. Cool, so do that. Nice. Can't play it now, of course. I've played only red cards, and I've done it with 3 white and 1 red, which is a little silly. Well, that's gonna be my whole hand, so okay. I don't know what you want to get rid of. They're all like fairly okay. Probably this one, maybe? No, that one. Interesting. I mean, I can use that to zap this thing. That's what I can do with this that I couldn't have done. That I could do with this, but not this. So maybe that's what they're thinking about. Also, it's my cheaper card, I guess. So they don't yet know what this card is. I can tap these two and swing with this. They know I have this, so they're going to be scared to block. Really? Well, you can see my hand, right? I mean, maybe they're just in a pickle where everything they do is bad. Hex Conspiracy, I guess, is what this is supposed to be. This looks great. I'm going first. I have 3 mana. I have good playable cards. Which of these do I play first? I don't really know. I guess this, I'll try to get in some damage with it. I can always get the instant effect from this next turn. I like playing it and then playing my Flame Blessed Bolt. You can use this to kill this guy. I guess I just swing? I don't want to remove this because they can just react to sacrifice it. And also because I can get face damage out of these spells, a bit more face damage if I put off using them, but mostly because killing this is lame. A little surprised they didn't just kill this thing, actually. If you gain life, make a blood token. Okay. It's just a 2-mana 1/3 for now. Oh, okay. Well, now that you can't tap this anymore. Sure Strike available, so we swing with everything. Well, my hand is pretty much empty. I have played a bunch of cheap things. Here's hoping my opponent's 5 cards are not good enough to deal with my board in time. It's a 1-3, okay. Swing. I would like to play this, but kind of more important to just keep getting damage in and removing their stuff. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better to play this. Because, like, they're getting to have enough mana that they can play some serious creatures, and it might be better to use this to remove a serious creature. But, like, I got in a bunch of damage off of this, and then I kind of need to keep doing that? I don't know. I just worry this next turn I'm going to be, like, frozen out. Whatever they play, I won't be able to do it. Oh, that's a non-creature spell. Who knew? Cool. I'll gladly tap these two to make this and this into blockers for that, I think. Especially if they don't have a blood token to make this a 5/5. Uh-oh. What is this? You're pulling... I'm confused about what happened. Oh, you discarded this. What did you... You discarded Edgar's Awakening for blood, and that's giving it this effect, and you haven't drawn yet. But you could return a creature card if you wanted. What are you using it on? Innocent Traveler, okay. And then you're also drawing something from the blood. How come you have 2 mana tapped? Oh, because you... 1 for the blood, 1 for this thing's ability. Would it be useful to play this now and then attack with these 2 creatures? I don't think so. Oh yeah, it would actually, because then when they block, yeah, okay. Then if you try to block, I can pump this to a 3/1 first strike. Okay, very sad. I think opponent has probably stabilized now. But we'll see. I have some some reach here. I don't know what you're gonna kill with that, actually. Oh, wait a minute. Was there... Way back, I said, oh, they could... I shouldn't kill this because they could just tap it to kill one of my things. But actually, if I remove it the turn they play it, it still has Summoning Sickness and can't tap, right? I end up getting to remove it anyway, but I think I could have removed it sooner. Playing this does let me use this guy's ability twice. I think I'm going to go for it rather than try to hang on to this. It does kind of open my hand. My opponent now knows a little bit better what I have. But I threaten to get in more damage this way. The opponent kind of has to block at least this one. I don't know about blocking both of them. I can just lose this for free? Maybe you have a spell. Might as well do this. I clearly have nothing else to spend mana on. This guy's dying, so I can't use it next turn for anything. You can just do anything. This has no effect. It doesn't do anything. Oh, that had trample, I forgot. So it does matter. Cool. I got in for 3 there. All I need is Reckless Impulse, and that's probably lethal. Maybe even without it? We'll see. Drawing a mountain would be pretty disappointing, of course. But opponent is very low on health, doesn't yet have any obvious ways to regain any. If I swing with everything, you have to let in 2. That's not really enough for it to be worthwhile. Oh. This is a flying 5/3? Eh, whatever. I don't want to sack creatures every turn. Actually, maybe sacking this would have been good. Get me some blood. But I don't really care how big this creature is. It's already like big enough that it's a disaster for me if I have to fight it. I don't care about them attacking because they need blockers, so... I was thinking this was actually the card they had. I saw this and the art is pretty similar. I thought it was one that was like wants you to discard, but no. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Get rid of the... It doesn't matter, this is lethal, right? But in case they have some reaction, what do I want to get rid of? Oh, it has to be a small one. Okay. Okay, opponent didn't stabilize as much as I thought they might have. As much as I thought they had? Might have had? I don't know. Incredible, 4-1 already. My reputation as a horrible player is greatly exaggerated. Voodoo Bomb? Okay. Looks like a great hand. 2 drops, 3 drop, 4 drop, 3 mana, all my colors. Wish I were player 1, but take what you can get. Start with this one to get some damage in. Attack first. And I don't actually want to attack with exactly 2 creatures. I want to play this. Well, I might have no choice. Okay, we'll play this because it kind of ramps. Oh yeah, I actually can play this next turn if I transform this guy. Ooh, opponent has 3 mana only and no plays. Yikes. Green-black with the wrong colors drawn? Well, that game was pretty straightforward. Yeah, so 5 wins you still don't fully refund. It has to be 6. It's really a brutal, like... It's really hard to go infinite in Arena. You have to grind out dailies. Or be substantially better than I am. Hearthstone, when I played it, like... I definitely was not an infinite Arena player. But I was good enough that just, like, the Arena rewards plus the gold that I got from doing the dailies while playing Arena was enough to play as much as I wanted, more or less. I don't think that's true in MTG. Oh, okay. I have a 2 and a 3. I just need to find 1 land. I'm going second. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, it's not white, but it does get me this at least. What are you? Are you kidding me? That's very strong. Good thing I have a creature I can play. I guess I just play this guy and swing with my 3/3? Holding this back to stop this dang cat. And also because throwing it into their 2/1 is not especially effective. Oh, really? Okay. I don't mind that. If they try to play that thing on another creature, I'll try to remove it before they can. Hopefully. It doesn't even buff the creature, though, right? Just keep playing more mountains. Apparently, that's all I have. Huh. I don't think it's right to attack or right to remove this. Is it right to just sit here, though? I don't think so. Okay, keep drawing Wretched Throngs if you want. You know what? I'm just gonna remove this before they can block with it. Get the damage in. Keep Sure Strike available for removing something bigger. Okay. I don't think we attack here. I have better plans for Sure Strike. I want to try and get it to 2 for 1 or something. Like with this, right? Get it to kill whatever they buff. Okay. I could just exile this and go in for damage. This is kind of the biggest creature I'm going to hit with it anyway, right? So right now, if I could swing with all of these, that would be 7 damage. Plus 3 more is 10. So I don't have lethal, therefore let's just attack. Into your graveyard, okay. I have 5 mana. I could play both of these. Means I could attack for 6, 7. Plus 3 is 10. Still not lethal. Therefore, play this. I guess this sort of threatens a combat trick, although I don't actually have one. Okay. This Catgeist has not done as much as I thought it would have. We're attacking for 5 now. I could add 4 with this, so that's not lethal. Okay, enjoy. Okay. Pretty good play for you. Still, it means they don't have a counter to Bloody Betrayal anymore. So I expect lethal coming up this turn, with whatever they play plus my stuff. Or if they play nothing, then Sure Strike is lethal. That's an artifact. Huh. I could just kill this. I think that's probably good. I don't know. I don't mind this coming onto the graveyard, because then I can just take it and hit them with it. Yeah, that's it. This is 5. Now it's 9. Okay. What was I put Sure Strike in instead of something else, didn't I? Lacerate Flesh. That's right. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I have that instead. I can't remember a situation where I've been like, man, I really wish I had Lacerate Flesh. VOW Bamson. I'm familiar with VOW Wade. I don't know this VOW Bamson thing. Alright, this is fine. I wish I had 2 red and 1 white, but, you know, not a big deal. It's gonna be a while before I'm playing 2 spells in a turn. Honestly, this into this is such a nice opener. Well, here I am, kind of wishing... I'm almost ready to start playing 2 spells per turn, but I'm not there yet. So, still perfectly fine with the 3 mana that I got. Target a creature. This one? Yeah, I mean, 6 damage on turn 3 is pretty cool. What are you? Pretty good. I can't play 2 of my red spells. I think I just have to play this? No. Play this, swing, and use Adamant Will. It's important to curve out. Oh, this isn't even the card I thought. I thought this was the Blessed Bolt that does 2 damage. Oh. No blocks. That makes sense, I guess. It's already stopping 1 creature per turn from attacking. Why would you sack it now to stop this creature? It can't block. And you're gonna make a bunch of blood tokens. ahead, yeah. Yeah, sure, I guess if it doesn't need to block, it can keep attacking. Alright, cool card. Oh, end the festivities, what a gross card. If only I hadn't cut that. I don't really need another white mana. Oh, I should have played this first and then taken my blood token. Maybe I would have gotten something that would have mattered for combat. Whoops. Very funny. I think I'll still keep this in hand. You know, at least I didn't have to draw that plains the normal way. I'm one card closer to getting a real card. And opponent's only at 8. Like, I have lethal this turn, unless they do something. Which probably they will, right? They have 5 mana and 5 cards, they'll do something. Okay. I assume you're not exploiting anything? Ooh, okay. Not playing that yet. Because, like, let's say they block my 2. How much damage do I have? These guys are going in for 2. This is 5 more plus this? Yeah, you're tapped out and dead. Double check, we're getting 2 in. This adds 2, 5, 6, 7. Yep. What? This one? Cancel? Hello? Did I lose my internet connection? Okay, let's see how fast I can switch to mobile hotspot. I totally did. Don't disconnect, reconnect. This one. Ha! Got him. Sorry, this was not an intended BM, I apologize. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Just a little bit nerve-wracking. The very last action of the game, I had to switch internet services. And we made it. This was the full 7, right? I don't want any dang master orbs. Get out of my face. There you go. I'm a genius. And it still barely like pays for the draft. It's such a horrible system if you don't care about constructed. Anyway, so that's a nice one to end things on. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.